But it's like room temperature, old ass, tiny baby fish.
Tin box.
Are they even cooked?
I'm hoping. Well, who knows, honestly.
I don't know.
I mean,
is it?
They're in olive oil. They have a lot of olive oil.
So they're soggy.
Oh, yeah.
They're soaked.
Oh, soaked.
Soaking
fish.
Wet.
Just waiting.
Soaky fish.
Just waiting.
Oily. See, it's
so oily.
That sounds disgusting to me.
Bro.
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
I think
Huckleberry lemonade.
We're 49 degrees north is right up above us. I think this is pretty close. It's just Shelley, Idaho.
5 degrees less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's quite a bit, huh?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know my longitude, latitude. Do you?
No.
Yeah.
I just know 49 degrees north because I used to be on the ski team there, and it's a good conversation topic.
I just know that if it says huckleberry, it's actually probably not. Well, they say it. 44 degrees north does say that they use real mountain huckleberries. I just learned that it's all fake. It's usually blueberries.
Well, yeah. Wait, you mean like when you buy the berries at the store, it's actually blueberries?
Where'd you get these?
Oh, the gas station.
Damn, that's sweet.
The classiest establishment in town, though, is Nom Nom.
What? Okay, I got for real question.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why doesn't... Who says, and what are the rules on, like, whenever you pick up an alcoholic beverage, they say nothing about what's in it.
Inside it. Yeah, honestly, it's because the ingredients are so high quality, they just know that you trust them. Yeah, so,
Oh, yeah.
They don't need quality control or oversight or transparency.
I feel like Andrew and I were talking about the best kind of swearing is are people from India. Fuck you 5,000 times. Fuck your mother 5,000 times.
Dude,
I just feel like if you gave one of these to an Indian guy to like see what he says, I feel like he'd be like, "Holy shit, motherfucker!"
Oh, I guarantee it. Yeah. I mean, these things are really sour, bro. Like they actually taste like almost.
This is
almost as sour as something like that's purposely being sour.
Like what we're gonna have.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, do we start
kind
that?
Of scared.
I feel like we should just start with it.
Is that what we start with?
Yeah. You want to start with that?
Like, what if we can't talk the rest?
I think then we just call it good. Let's open up the intro.
All right. What's the intro? Do we have to sing?
I just have to say, hey everybody, welcome to You're Not My Dad podcast. This is the episode of episodes because I said so and you're not my dad. So this is episode, I actually think it's 15. We'll just call it 15. I think it's 15. And Andrew is in Arizona. And by the way, Andrew shows up to get cigars for a week, right? Arizona with 10 guys. And I'm 100% sure like 3 or 4 of them probably don't smoke cigars at all. And he walks away with over 100 cigars. And he's like looking at me, he's like, this might be enough. And I'm looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me? And he told me, he's like, without me even finishing that, he's like, I want to be able to have a smoke on like at all times.
What are they doing?
It's just him and some like friends. I think it's like 10 friends, and they do it once a year. They get together, and usually it's Arizona, and they just have a fun time. So he's probably passed out right now.
Wow.
Or smoking a cigar in a hot tub, saying something extremely offensive to someone.
Andrew's offensive?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I think to other people who don't do well to offensive stuff. Yeah, he's extremely offensive.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But
I mean, he looks like a gnome, but strong.
But I was going to say, he's not here. You're here.
No offense.
And we had a fantastic conversation about rat dads. And
oh, yeah.
Getting
that was my second time on the show, technically.
Yeah, it was technically because the first podcast you were actually on.
Yeah.
And actually the first podcast, Cool Talks 444, which I haven't taken down because it's too funny. I just paid to keep it up.
It's pretty good.
I still get like tons of listens on that one, so it's like hard to take it down still, even though I haven't put one out for like over 2 years. But I think your episode, the one that you're on, is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, me too, bro.
Yeah,
my favorite.
We talked about The Lord of Corn and Corn is Porn.
Oh, dude, this stuff's all bad.
It was wild. But anyway,
Cool Talks
welcome.
444 was classic.
It was classic, but I think this one's better.
Way better.
I think this was better just like in as far as
Look
like
at it.
yeah, well look at us.
High tech.
I know. It's
This is actually a green screen.
yeah, this is not even real.
I know everyone thinks it's
You're
real.
remote, I'm remote.
Yeah,
it's
I'm actually not
real.
even here. I'm not even real.
Mentally you're not.
Yeah.
Well, two things. We're going to have a seasonal break. So there'll be December 27th and January 3rd. It'll be 2 weeks in a row, just too close to Christmas and too close to New Year's party time to put on episodes. And we'll take a 2-week break and get right back into it. So
I'm pissed.
people are clawing at the bit for me.
Yeah.
They're just saying, Chuck, when's the next one out? I put one out and they go, when's the next one out?
I've seen you be stopped in the store.
I'm stopped in stores by old people. It's kind of crazy. I'm a really big deal. We're a big deal.
Well,
So
I can attach myself to this fame.
yeah, you can actually.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
I feel like we should just cut right into it and just do the sour candy.
I mean, if we try,
So we were talking earlier,
I'm sure
right?
it'll be easy.
We were talking earlier about doing something different. And are you a sour guy at all or no?
I mean,
Like, do you like go for the sours?
I was like that kid in the 90s, you know, back literally when I was 5-6 years old, go to the candy store with my parents.
Yeah.
If I like did something really good or saved up some cash from like a birthday party,
Sure.
I would go to the candy store and buy some candy, and I would always buy like the weirdest, most sour thing possible.
That was me.
So I think when I was a kid, I tried all the most sour candy. But then again, nowadays they take things way to a different level. So, you know, like
Yeah,
back
but
in the
it's
day, if you
also
said you
like-
had the most spicy chip, it meant you had like a
True.
flamin' hot Cheeto.
That's totally true.
Like, or like a
That's
like
true.
maybe like a flamin' hot like
Right.
pork rind.
Right.
You know, like spicy pork rinds.
Right.
But like
They weren't doing what they were doing now, I guess.
they didn't do like one chip challenge stuff back then. And
Yeah,
you,
but they
you said
had,
this
like-
is like the one chip challenge of
I
sour
remember
gummies.
like the Warhead, the black,
Oh yeah.
like as in the black pouch.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was like,
That was pretty bad.
you know, and so I haven't, I still have this in the Amazon bag.
Oh geez.
So I haven't opened it yet, but supposedly this is like from the same people that make the hot chip, I think.
Or is it a scam?
It's probably, I don't know. I mean, it was Amazon, so it's kind of like a 50-50, but
It's probably just like poison.
I mean, it's called the 1-Up Sour Challenge. And
Oh my god. Do we have to tag one up or something?
I don't know what the Gen Zs do these days.
I don't know.
They probably do this like with candles and
Like,
they're naked or something.
sounds like fun. We should have done that.
Should take all our clothes off for this. It makes it really intimate.
Yeah, honestly. I feel like we should sit on each other's laps while we eat this, just in case.
I feel like this, we'll find out. I mean, I feel like to be honest with you, I feel like I'm just gonna handle it really well.
Oh, me too. Yeah,
But
maybe not though, dude. Have you ever had something so sour that your tongue got burned? Oh shit, they're showing a tongue being burned.
yeah, like acid burn
Oh, great.
too. Like
Perfect, yeah.
those teeth are gross.
Wow,
But
cool. I'm less confident.
it's called the 1-Up Sour Gummy Challenge, and it's like this little silver pouch, right? And you're supposed to take 3 at a time. So there's 2 sets of 3. So there's 6 in here. And supposedly this is a neutralizer.
What do you do with that?
Supposedly you mix it with water and you have it ready just in case if you're a wuss and you can't take
I
it.
feel like we can't have that.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. That's why I was like, I didn't
Seems
even
like
bring
weak,
the water.
yeah.
It seems a little weak, huh?
Yeah, but then again, what if it's
I'll
not?
keep them over here just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
But I feel like, dude, my mouth is like getting, you know, when you get like kind of a stingy taste in your mouth, like before you see some of your mouth is already stinging.
Oh
I
yeah.
feel like my teeth are gonna sting.
I feel like my teeth might turn into liquid.
Yeah, like your enamel's just immediately gone.
That's what this is, bro.
That's exactly.
This is the plot to give us cavities.
I'm gonna give it a smell. It's odorless, which is
That seems impossible.
so sticky.
That's what she said.
Yeah, these are sticky, dude. Well, this is like They don't look like anything. Like, I feel like that to me looks like cubes of Jell-O. You want to take your 3? You just hold them in your hand. Just get 3 of them there. There we go. You want to do this?
Yeah,
so
we got to.
technically the challenge, I read the challenge. Technically, it's putting these 3 in your mouth and showing 0 emotion for 30 seconds.
So you can't even chew?
Well, the whole challenge, like their challenge that they made up is take these, put them in your mouth, keep them in your mouth for 30 seconds, no facial expression.
Oh, man.
Dude, my mouth is like, I just had to swallow so much saliva.
Oh, dude.
And then my mouth is already like, I'm getting spanked. My mouth is like, hell yeah, we're gonna get spanked.
Let's go.
Let's wait.
All right, so we have to put them in our mouths, no chew.
No chewing, maybe sucking. I don't think I'm gonna like hard suck. I'll just kind of do normal
suck for 30 seconds. Oh my god. Okay.
And then
Let's suck on it.
Let's get a timer thing.
I feel like we can do it 30 seconds. That seems
right.
Pretty easy.
I gotta pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Jeez, dude, Android. Welcome to Android. The new world, Android.
Okay, 30 seconds.
All right, ready?
Do some cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Okay, ready, set. I'm even trying to swish. That's nothing. I'm chewing now.
It's so good.
I just spent $20 on like, that's dog shit. Like it's sour, but it's not. I feel like my mouth was like bent over and like wanted to take it, and it's like got let down.
I wish they give us more. They're pretty good.
$20 good.
No, I mean I would just eat them though.
Yeah. Okay, that was
It was actually less sour than the Warhead.
It's way. I was just gonna say I think it's less sour.
Like the black Warhead that you were talking about.
Or the lemon one. I think the lemon one's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
The lemon and the black one. That's a huge letdown. Challenge 1-up. Bullshit, people. You 1-up sour challenge, dickheads.
Wow.
How? How did that? What's that supposed to mean? Are we just like, you know how like older women just go for wild stuff? Are we just like older men and just like our mouths are so used and abused that we're like, oh yeah, like we just wanted more? Maybe we're just abnormal? I feel like it's not abnormal because both of us had the same reaction. I was like,
but I like sour though. But yeah, like it was like I honestly feel like I need more sour. Now that kind of turned on my.
Turned you on.
Sour.
Yeah.
Like honestly, if you had sour Skittles like back in the day when they were like really coated and it was like there's powder off the ass everywhere.
Yeah. Those were more than
those
this.
would like destroy your mouth. So if you had like a sour Skittle every like 30 seconds for like 5 minutes straight, you would have zero skin left on your tongue. It was like an equation.
Yeah, your tongue got like puffy.
Yeah.
It turned it into like a 90s Etnies shoe. It like got puffy.
The top of your mouth too.
Yeah.
Dude, for some reason, like it just
hurt.
It just hurt.
That's why I'm talking about the teeth tingle. You know, like your mouth is like stinging.
Oh yeah.
You get that like weird back of the mouth, like your jaw starts to sting.
Oh yeah.
You know, that gave me none of that. That was like
it's pretty, honestly, like I said, pretty good.
That was like a cuddle.
Like if those were my vitamins in the morning, I would be hyped.
Yeah,
like that would be delicious.
Yeah,
it'd be so good.
Yeah, you're just waking up like, where are my fucking vitamins? It's the first thing you don't even get.
Give
coffee.
me those fucking sour ass gummies.
You're like one more extra doesn't hurt. Oh, I need another one just in case.
Just want to really beef up my immune system at this time of year.
Hey, by the way, you're a semi-health conscious person. I found out or learned, and I don't really have an opinion on it, but I learned that like vitamin gummies are like kind of a load of shit.
Yeah, supposedly the gelatin like doesn't allow like the
Right.
body to absorb everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's like a total crock of a crock pot of hogwash.
Well, it's one of those things where like it depends on the thing you're trying to get, I think, nutrients from, because I think there's certain ingredients that can mix really well with gelatin. Like if you're getting like a beet gummy or maybe a vitamin C gummy, I think they're pretty good. But like if you're getting like more of certain ones can be totally fake. But also most supplements are like that.
Yeah, that's why I used to take like supplements like when I was snowboarding a lot, like glucosamine, sulfate MSM for my knee joints, like fish oil and stuff. But I learned like over time that like I never really noticed a big difference when I took them and didn't take them, and B, I've had a few conversations throughout the past few years of like smart people who are like nutritionists to like just your normal jacked bro. They're like, yeah, they don't like,
yeah,
they don't do anything, unless you get it like injected or like
I think
pure like whatever. Like I heard like the pure fish oil pills like help. Like they're like big clonkers, and that just sounds so repulsive to like eat fish juice.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just
I'm not there yet.
Get some sardines, pound them down.
Were you the one that had sardines on the trip?
No, it was Christian, but
yeah,
okay. I went straight to Costco and I got home and bought.
Did you really?
$40 worth of Deans.
For real?
Oh, for sure, yeah. They're like $13 for a stack, and you get like.
But what's the point?
They're so good, dude. 22 grams of protein per Dean bag, Dean box.
Like a
Dean tin.
A Dean tin?
Yeah, it's like a tin, but it has like a cardboard cover around it. So you pull the cardboard cover off, then you open.
But it's like room temperature, like old ass tiny baby fish.
Tin box.
Are they even cooked?
I'm hoping. Well, who knows? Honestly,
I don't know.
I mean,
is it?
They're in olive oil. They have a lot of olive oil.
So they're soggy.
Oh yeah.
They're soaked.
Oh, soaked.
Soaking
fish. Wet, just waiting.
Soaky fish.
Just waiting.
Oily. See,
it's so oily.
That sounds disgusting to me,
bro.
I'm not into it. I love fish, but I don't want oily room temp like the whole fish too. Like there's not. Do they take anything out of it, or they just?
Oh no, I think you eat the whole thing.
Eat the whole. Ugh.
No, I mean actually no. That's anchovies are more like that. Sardines, I guess they're kind of filleted, but sometimes I think they fillet the backbone in there with it.
Okay, I'm a total idiot. Sardines and anchovies are two different things.
Yeah, I just learned this recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What is that? How are they different?
Anchovies are smaller. The whole body is like looks like a fish. Yeah, I didn't. Like when you look at them, it looks
sardines,
like the eyes are there and stuff. The sardines are like they cut them off the head. It's kind of like miniature fillets.
Oh, basically. I didn't know that. I thought sardines were like the head and everything too.
No, they look different.
I thought anchovies and sardines were the same thing. So.
No. So the sardines are just like a similar fish, slightly bigger, and they're like actually filleted. So basically, you're eating the fillet of the fish, but it does include bones quite a bit. But you can just chew them. So
because they're soaked in oil.
No, because they're just soft
bones.
Yeah, like Smeagol.
Are you? I was when I was in Bali. I like to get down with the culture a little bit, and I am a picky food eater, and they're obviously not. And they have this thing called, I forgot what it's called in their language, but it's a 24-hour or 48-hour or 24 or 48-hour cooked whole chicken, like the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
There's nothing that they do to it besides taking the feathers off.
Nice.
And they wrap it like in this corn husk thing and just like slow cook it for a long time. And the group that was with us, like showing us around and stuff, I was like, hey, I don't want all this like what you give us Americans and tourists. Like I want what you want, like what you eat. And they were smiling. They're like, okay. And
oh no,
because I was a leader of the pack with like making this happen, I thought I was gonna be more like watch other people eat crazy shit. And they immediately give me like, I think they were nice and they gave me like a portion of the leg and just the whole thing. And they made me take a whole bite of it. Like you eat the whole, like just bite the whole thing. And
in the bones?
Yeah, the whole thing. And it was absolutely disgusting. But because not the taste, but because of how everything was consistently like the same, like in mush.
The bone was mush?
Yeah, the whole thing.
No.
You bite into it, and like the bone and everything was like, it's like a mashed potato. But it was like kind of chicken tasting, just different. And they were like eating the beaks and the eyes, and they were like eating, one guy was like just eating the head, like just like chewing on it. And I was like, it was really gnarly. But that was one of the things that they love. So we had that. And I don't think I'll ever have it again in my life.
The anchovies are way less gross than that.
I know.
and sardines are not even less
if
gross.
I had a choice between the anchovies or that, I would definitely have the anchovies.
Okay. I think 'cause that's fucking disgusting. Like a whole chicken.
Yeah.
What did someone eat? Like it's the beak?
Yeah.
Do you like suck the beak?
No, the guy just
what
like
about the chicken tongue?
There's one guy, and they called him Rambo. His name was Rambo.
Wait, what?
No last name.
One guy?
Yeah, he has one guy. His name was Rambo, and he was too poor to have a last name.
Oh shit.
That's their culture. He's like in this lower class where like, yeah, he has no last name. And his real name's not Rambo, but he goes by Rambo. And he's awesome, dude. But he just like grabbed the whole head, like just pulled it off and just started eating it, like beak first. I was just like eating it.
Stop. Was the beak also mashed potatoes?
Yeah. It looked like it. I mean, he was
no.
He was just.
No, you're telling me he chewed the beak?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. No, he ate the
he
whole
did
thing.
not
He ate
eat the
the head, and like he had like a little bit of like the top of the head left and put it down, but like the whole, he was just eating it, dude.
No,
Yeah.
dude, I don't believe you.
Okay, we'll go to Bali and I'll have this cooked for you. And
No.
you can have some.
You know, I'm not on a missions trip.
This wasn't a missions trip. This was a fun trip.
Oh man, that sounds like no fun. God damn, bro. No, I'll eat what the locals eat, but like, you know what it's like in Hawaii.
Yeah, well, like, in Hawaii, like it's like roasted pig.
Roasted pig.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, I like even in the Caribbean islands they eat like fish and stuff, but
Yeah.
the thing is like fish, like if someone serves you a fish with a head on it, like they do that in a lot of countries. So
You just don't eat the head.
Yeah, just don't eat the head.
Yeah, and
but
that's
when
like,
someone feeds you like a land animal with the head
Yeah.
still on it, like that's when it's to a new level.
yeah, it was, and I think they knew that. We just like we're just kind of forced as tourists because they're probably so stoked. They're like, just watch these idiots. Like we're gonna tell them that we eat this all the time, and they're like, we know Rambo because he's fucking crazy. Like he'll eat the head.
No,
They're just
they totally just pranked you.
totally pranked us.
They don't even eat that, bro. They're like eating KFC and
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
dude. They're like, nah, these
No,
idiots.
what's really funny is when I was going to Bali, I was like, hey, I had someone that I knew that was there for like 2 months, for like 2 month time period, and I was like, what do they like down there that they don't have in the States? Like, what can I bring that's like, oh my gosh, you have these? And he was like, Oreos. I was like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. Like, I've never been to Bali, and I went there twice, but for the first time, I was like, I brought 2 big packs of Oreos, and the first place that we stayed at, I gave it to them, and they weren't like that excited. I was like treating them like indigenous people. I was like, these are Oreos. We eat these in the States. They're really yummy. You know, like doing the whole like.
What'd they do?
They're like, oh yeah, Oreos. We like they're great. And I like went to a store and they have Oreos everywhere. Like, so I literally brought something that they have readily available there and tried to give it to them as a gift, and they're just like, the fuck you give me this?
yeah, Oreos, bud.
Yeah, they're like, whoa.
Sick. Yeah. Oh my god, that's.
Yeah.
Why did he tell you that?
I don't know.
He's a liar.
I was like, you're a dirty liar. You're a dirty.
That's a good prank.
Maybe he
though.
joked me.
Oreos.
He pranked
bro.
me, yeah.
You should. I wish you would have brought like a whole bag, dude. You know, entire
Well, I'm glad I did. I brought 2 things, like
entire
2 big
check
ones,
bag
but-
just full of Oreos.
just like, yeah. They're like, yeah, okay. What do you like? It has no value.
It's no
Yeah.
value, dude.
These
It's
are
worth
not that
like
cool.
50 cents more.
Yeah.
Like-
What I should have done was brought more alcohol, because like the
can't bring
alcohol
alcohol.
import tax is insane.
Like,
Like,
bring it unless you buy it.
yeah, well, you're
At the-
allowed
at the
you're allowed like
duty
1 or
free.
2 bottles per person.
What?
And we're not big drinkers at all, so we had like 1 bottle per person. But like a bottle of Sailor Jerry's was like $65 US over there.
What?
US. And to give you kind of an idea of Bali, like you go to the ATM to like get money, and you literally get millions of IDR, rupiah or whatever, and it costs like 25 cents for a beer.
Oh, and a bottle of Sailor Jerry's is $65.
Yeah, $65. Yeah.
So you don't need to drink anything.
Well, you just drink Bintang. They have like a beer there that's like their local beer, and it's called Bintang.
And it's 25 cents?
Yeah, it's about 25 cents, maybe 35 cents a bottle.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, is this like telling me that, hey, you're past your 30s? Shut the fuck up.
Hey, that's when our dicks fall off.
Yeah. This is like trying to tell me, like, it's like, hey, if you're still sucking, stop. I'm going to turn this off. Yeah, Android.
We should have just sucked on them, dude. Maybe it would have stayed sour.
I feel like I want to try those again, but I don't. Maybe we got duds.
Maybe something happened.
Yeah.
Doubt it.
But yeah, I guess going back to Bali. So so one last thing, because it's actually kind of funny. So Andrew and I go. So I went there one time and I was like, this is such a cool place. I'm gonna go back again. So for my 30th birthday, I went back there. And I brought Andrew and a couple guys, and Andrew is very like, the crew that I went with was fantastic, but we're very like, holy shit, who are these people? And we do a really fantastic job of ridiculing, but like ridiculing ourselves. And I learned that in Bali, like it's like extremely not normal to do any sort of banter in public or anything like that. They're very, 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 I mean, like extremely polite, like people. And from someone that I was, same guy, so he might be lying to me, he might be pranking, but he was like, I was like, hey, what's like,
the Oreos guy?
Yeah. But this time he's been there for like over a year and a half. You know, he knows the language and stuff. And I was like, Jason, like, what is like their extreme thing that they say? You know, like for us, it'd be like, she's being a bitch or he's being a bitch. You know, like that's like your kind of normal thing. You know, that's like your middle extreme, right? Where you're not too offensive.
Yeah.
About someone. You know, so I was like, what is that in correlation to Bali? And he was just like, oh, like the worst thing they say is like, I forgot how they said it, but it translates to you're being a baby. Like, yeah, like Jeremy's being a baby. So if I like said that to my friend, you know, if Andrew was sitting right here and then you're like whining, complaining about the sour gummies being too sour, and I was like, oh, he's being a baby. That's like they're like, oh, like they snicker, like you just said that. Ooh. And Andrew and I roll in and we go, Saya bukan bule lenga, which is I'm a retarded tourist. and then we say Saya babi kecil, and then we go, and that means I'm a fat little piggy in their language. And they just like, dude, the people thought we were like the next Kevin Hart's. We were having we said it to this lady at a little hole in the wall place. And she started crying. Like she couldn't breathe. And she's like, okay, I'll get your order. And then when our food came, she made us get up and like tell the kitchen our jokes. And they were all crying and laughing like, oh my gosh, they just said that. Like the police are coming.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was a good time. But I guess question for you.
Yeah.
You were traveled abroad? I feel like you're kind of a travel guy.
Me?
Yeah.
Traveled abroad? I've been to Israel. Been to British Virgin Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Mexico, Canada.
What's in Israel?
Just
fun?
Yeah, my parents wanted to go.
How old were you?
No, this was recent. It was like 20... I was 26, 27.
Okay. I feel like that would be a horrible place to go if you're like 14 or 15. You're just like...
I would have liked it more probably.
Really?
Back then. Well, I always like history. And
okay, yeah.
I had to work. The problem was I was with my parents, but like having to work from another country in another time zone.
Right, yeah.
So that was pretty hard. Yeah. But it was really fun. Oh, and I've been to Italy too.
Where in Italy?
Pretty much all over.
All over?
Yeah, we stayed for like 2 weeks. Italy and Israel were both 2-week trips.
Did you go to Rome?
Yeah.
Did you see the Vatican?
Oh, yeah, dude.
I went to the Vatican.
So dope.
What do you think about the Vatican?
Oh, like the worst. Well, I mean, what do I think about the Vatican in terms of
like when you were there? Like
I'd say architecturally.
Yeah, well, architecturally, okay.
Dope.
Shut up. Right.
I would say like intellectually, like pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd say like if in terms of like freedom, like not chill. Like, you know, lots of other bad that overall just not good.
My
Like in terms of impact.
my dad stole
Maybe good.
holy water from there.
Oh, geez. What?
Yeah.
That's oh no.
Yeah, my dad stole holy water with his buddy when they went there. This is like in the mid 2000s, and they brought it back in a little air aquifer bottle or whatever, like little thing, and my mom was in on it too. She like got one of the Pope guards to like answer a question of theirs or something like that. And my dad and this guy named Frank. Go figure. Frank's always going to be a good, co-pilot. They were just like, and they got photos of it, like dipping their bottles and stealing the holy water out of like some sort of section of the Vatican.
Oh my God. Well,
So-
dang. I
Good
thought
thing they weren't little boys,
I took
or they'd be really in trouble.
I took pictures in the Sistine Chapel, which is also illegal.
You're not allowed to do that?
No, you can't do that.
Huh.
But don't tell anyone.
I feel like you can't really stop that.
I mean, if they see
They
you with your
see-
phone, they'll like kill you.
Will they kill you?
I think they'll take you out back and just like
Spank you.
kill you. Yeah,
Like,
you're
eat these
done,
gummies.
bro. Yeah,
You're done, bro.
you're done. Yeah, no, but they were intimidated by my size.
Of course. Well, telling people are kind of tiny.
Yeah, no. It was I don't even think they saw me. I was quick, bro. I mean, I did a whole like video.
Really?
The whole place. So yeah, I got illegal footage on my phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Criminal.
like you should sell that.
Sistine Chapel footage. Join my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
If you guys want it, let me know.
Yeah, we should start one called Only Chapels, and it's like
Illegal chapels from
Yeah.
around the world.
yeah, you can go
Exposed.
expose them. Yeah, I feel like going back to Israel. I feel like Israel would be kind of cool to check out, but obviously not right now. But I know, and see, okay, so I should enlighten you a little bit because this episode hasn't dropped yet, but it's dropped to the viewer and listeners. But Andrew and I had this whole idea that in order to stop the war, instead of dropping bombs, we should just drop a bunch of pigs on them because Muslims don't like pig stuff.
Neither do Jews.
Exactly. And we're talking about like blowing the pigs up, so like pig guts and blood are going everywhere. We were talking about doing land, air, and sea, so they get dropped out of B-52 bombers like these big pigs, and they explode onto people, and like you just cover the whole place in pig guts. But
Then they would just kill us.
but they're too poor too, right? Like what are you gonna do? Like you're gonna like try to.
Israel has pretty good capabilities.
Yeah, but at least Israel like is supported by us, so it's kind of like a. I think you get one pass of like, hey, don't.
Don't drop pig guts on us.
Or no, just like don't you dare hit that button, whatever your name is, not Nabis
Netanyahu.
I don't know his last name.
Netanyahu.
It starts with that guy. You're just gonna be like, hey, stop it.
Bing and Yahoo.
Yeah, we drop pigs.
Google.
We drop pigs. Chill out. But I do feel like Israel's just like kind of a crazy place to see.
Oh, it was pretty weird, dude.
Was it?
Pretty chill. Pretty weird.
Was it chill, or was it like tense, or was it like I feel like it's always been tense, but
I don't know. Like, I'm always mad chill, so it was always chill. But that I think it could be dangerous for sure. You could just get shot without.
Sure.
I mean, it could be dangerous, especially in wartime. But I think overall the country's actually pretty safe. I feel as though for a tourist, especially, it's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my wife is quarter Syrian.
Oh.
And she looks Syrian.
Yeah, she does a little bit. Teeny bit.
Yeah, she's
A
like,
tinge.
got a lot of hair.
Yeah.
She's pretty. She's small. I don't know.
So that's Syrian? Is that?
I guess, yeah, it's Syrian,
Yeah, I don't really have a great idea of what a Syrian looks like in my head, but I do.
They're similar to Jewish people in terms of appearance, supposedly. I didn't actually meet many Syrians, but what's interesting is my wife looks pretty much similar to my friends who are Jewish that I grew up with, that were girls her age.
Right.
But she's her dad's a ginger, and so she's really pale,
Right.
but she has like dark hair.
Okay.
And so like she's like one of those dark haired people that usually looks like she would tan but can't. She just gets sunburned, and I feel bad for her because like I'm blonde, but I could go like in the sun for twice as long as she can.
Tan boys.
Yeah, I get tan though.
Yeah, me too. I get tan.
It's
I get
weird
hella tan.
because I look like I should burn, and she doesn't, and
Right.
we're like opposite. But no. So, anyways, our tour guide walked up to her at a gas station and thought she was Syrian and started talking to her in Syrian or whatever. Yeah, I forget what language they speak, but yeah. And Laura turned around, and then the tour guide was like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry, I thought you were Syrian." And I was like asking you a question in your language, and Laura was like, "Oh nope, it's just me." And so like she must look pretty close, because that lady literally walked up to her and thought for sure she was Syrian. And that lady would have been with us at that point for like 5 days straight.
Just total straight up thought.
Yeah,
that's funny, dude. My wife's a pale lady.
A pale lady.
A pale lady.
Is that what they're called these days?
Yeah, she's a little porcelain.
A pale person.
Well, she just can't tan, dude. She's got very soft porcelain skin.
Porcelain.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm making her sound like a spooky ghost. Like she's not, but she just doesn't tan, right? At all. Zero tan. She gets a little. Well, she gets like 2% tan above
2%.
Yeah.
Like skim.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
But so we were in Egypt, and we went and saw the pyramids and shit, and she stood out among everybody. Oh, you got a little. I thought you said you didn't have any.
Have any what?
Zin or whatever.
Oh, I don't.
Well, what are you looking at? What's in your pouch, by the way?
Just that.
Just two. What are those?
Grinds.
Grinds is like for grinder later. You put one in.
Yeah. No, it's actually just coffee grounds in a.
That's kind of stupid, but
pouch.
okay.
Well, I mean, it's like a good way to stop chewing tobacco.
Sure, but you never chewed tobacco.
No.
So what's the point?
Oh, it's just fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun.
What's that one?
This is General Snooze.
What's snooze?
Snooze. Yeah, you want one?
What's snooze? Like SN.
It's a
SN what? OOS? Snooze. Swedish snus. SNUS.
Snooze.
Is it snooze?
I think that's how you would pronounce it. Think about a Swedish person.
What does it smell
Snooze.
like? Snooze. Swedish snooze.
Swedish snooze.
Just take one, my friend.
Yeah, you want one?
It's okay. Take one, my friend. I have never had one in my life.
Well, yeah, I know.
Does it zing you?
This will get way more of a reaction than that sour gummy.
What? But what's the purpose? Does it get you
zooted?
But do you get like energy from it? Because I don't want that.
No, I mean not really.
I'll try. I mean, where do you put it? Like, where's it go? Like,
you could go top shelf, upper decky for the boys, where Grandma keeps the cookies.
This is potent.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's what I'm
do
saying.
You put it like in your lip, like between your lip and your gums, or like under a tongue?
I usually do lower decky because I have small lips, so it's hard for me to do an upper decky. But these are big.
Do you swallow
like twice the
or
size
do you
of a
spit
Zen.
with them?
Oh, I usually spit.
That's disgusting, dude.
Yeah, just get one of those styrofoam cups, bro. Fucking. You want to get a reaction? Yeah, this is way better.
Dude, this is way worse.
Oh, this is way worse than any fucking sour gummy. People love this shit, dude.
I feel like
people blow their whole paychecks on this shit.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna try to focus and go back to my. This is fucking crazy. This is hard. This is 30 seconds of this is harder.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, way harder. Yeah. Are you feeling tipsy yet?
No, I'm just feeling.
Don't tip over.
Zipsy.
Whoa,
bro! The harder you smash it against your.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a fucking. Why does my tongue taste it? It tastes like snot, and then like my lip, and my gums take it. And it's a way different thing.
Yeah, it's not very. Good.
Oh, I feel like I'm eating a cigarette, dude. I can't do this.
It is like eating a cigarette. That's a good way to put it.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, no, here. So you have to try the coffee one.
No, I don't want the coffee.
No, the coffee one.
Dude,
now
my mouth fucking sucks.
No, I just want you to have a good experience.
Okay. Okay, no more. I don't want that. I'll never have that again in my life. That's disgusting. Okay, but anyway.
No, you should have kept it in, bro.
I'm not keeping that in.
Those are expensive.
You can have it. You want it back?
Yeah, I want it back.
Yeah, you want a soaker?
Yeah, I'm gonna give. Yeah, sometimes it tastes better that way.
Oh man. Okay. Well, anyway, my wife's a porcelain doll, right? Okay. So then when we were in Egypt, everyone's like super dark, super tan. It's just the sun. The sun's out all the time, so you're just tan. Everyone's tan. I'm an Italian man. I'm German and Italian and like Swedish, but like the Italian skin kicks in, and I can like turn into like a piece of wood. Like I can get dark really easily. So I'm tan, and she's not. So when we go there, there's like, dude, immediately everyone's like, all the locals are like looking at her like she had all the attention in the world.
Wait, why? Because
she wasn't dark, and that's like a thing. The lighter, the better, right? The delicacy is high for her.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's what the people were doing, dude. They're from a distance. They're going, "Ooh, teacher." She got called teacher. Like,
what does teacher mean?
I don't know. I think that's like they just think like. What I was there, mind you, this is like over a decade ago, so like it might be different now, but like Egyptians would like see you, and if you thought you were American, they go hi ho silver, like as if we're cowboys and cowgirls walking around in the U.S. That's just their ideology, and
you should have brought a cowboy hat.
I should have. Next time I will probably.
It's like a fucking whole set of chaps and stuff, dude.
Yeah,
just like walking around with some spurs on.
They would be scared to look at you.
Yeah, bro. Like wear like a cap gun, but like a.
You go go in their jail.
No.
But
wait, what happens in their jail?
She was being like called teacher from like everyone was like, ooh, teacher. And there's this one kid that was like standing 8 feet behind her. And
8 feet exactly.
Yeah, about 8 feet. Yeah, not a small 10 feet. So do what you want with that. And his buddy was standing like maybe 6-7 feet in front of us, and it was very obvious like that we could see, but they thought that we didn't notice them. And then the guy in front of us would like bring up a camera and like snap a photo and bring it down. And I was like, oh, they're compiling their spank bank. But then like I found out behind that his buddy was like standing like as if he was next to her, like on the outside. So like he's like smiling, and then my wife noticed, and then she was like, "Oh, come here!" She just grabbed him and pulled him in, and he like he didn't know what to do. Like he was just like
jizzed in his pants.
Yeah, he creamed his pants probably.
Oh, for sure.
And the kid that had the camera like didn't. My wife's like, "Take the photo, like it's okay," and he was just like. And then all these guys, you look over and there's all these guys like sitting on the pile of rocks, like just looking at you like my turn, you know. But
my turn.
I should have just made money over there, like pimped my wife out, you know.
Yeah, dude, might as well.
Here's some money. I will tell you though, Egypt was the stinkiest place I've ever been to in my life.
Stinky?
So stinky. It was so stinky.
Weird.
We were in a bus driving to the pyramids, and the Nile River's right there. And I saw like this bloated goat, like it was clearly dead. You know when they're dead, but their like bodies haven't exploded yet, and they're like super bloated.
Yeah, like I always thought it would be like I wanted a dart.
Yeah, you do. You want to pop it.
Not a dart, just like a pop it. Maybe more like a bazooka.
Pop it from a distance. You don't want to be there.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but I saw this goat.
I know exactly what you mean.
And his legs were up.
Disgusting.
Yeah, his legs were up. All the legs were up, and it's like super wide, clearly dead. There's these kids just like splashing and playing around it.
No, around it?
Yeah. And
no,
while I'm
not
driving,
around it.
Yeah. While I'm driving by, they're just like splashing and playing with it. You know, and
no, they're playing with it.
Yeah, like splashing. I don't know. I didn't have enough time to like.
Did you
soak it all in?
Oh my god!
I just remember seeing that, just being like, "This is a stinky place. This is a very stinky place."
Dude, I mean, have you been to Lewiston?
Lewiston is like a different stinky. This Egypt stinky's like it hasn't rained in a long time, and there's a lot of like smells. I think Lewiston's more like bad body odor and like week old beer cans.
It also Lewiston to me smells like industrial fertilizer.
Ooh, no, you're totally right on that. I was thinking more like the college town area.
Oh no, I just meant like the moment you drive into the valley.
No. I get it really hits. It does hit you. Yeah, and it doesn't go away.
No, that never leaves.
Yeah, it's like that putrid.
It's like a fart that just lingers.
Yeah, and it even gets in your car immediately. Like you taste it.
Yeah, you start tasting. Everyone thinks someone else farted for a while until someone calls out that, hey, we're in Lewiston. It's not me.
Yeah, that's when I would have one of these zooters.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
These little zooters.
I might not put it in my mouth, but I put it up my nose and huff it. Yeah, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Speaking
they're pretty
of Lewiston and maybe kind of time traveling here, because we didn't really get to talk about it last time you were on, and I think it would just be kind of funny to like elaborate more on it, like our upbringings, and you and I sound like we had the same kind of upbringing a little bit.
Homeschool.
Well, I wasn't homeschooled, but like the 90s Christian thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I just remember like probably the most like pinnacle thing that I remember was that my parents held on to so hard was secular music.
Oh, it's bad.
Was that it had to be a problem for you, right?
Secular music is the devil.
Yeah.
It's the devil.
Fast forward now, my dad smokes weed, so shut up, bitch. Joke's on you.
My dad does not smoke weed.
No. Did he?
He always said he only
Ever did once or twice?
No, when I was younger, and I said, "Dad, did you smoke weed when I was in like high school?" He would say, "No, I just exhaled." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, Bill Clinton." Like, all right,
yeah.
sure,
What does
sure.
that even mean?
Yeah, you only like he just pretended to smoke the joint, just like blew through it. Yeah, no, he didn't. He just kept it in his mouth and blew it out.
Right.
But either way, no way. And
No.
then my grandpa told me, R.I.P. Gramps, by the way, he passed away, but he was a dope. He's a really good guy. But anyways, he told me that he caught my dad one time coming in the house all late at night, hung his jacket up. He was late for dinner, and an ounce of weed fell out of his pocket. And I'd heard this story before from my dad's perspective because my grandpa picked him up by the throat and then threw him through the wall.
Whoa.
But my grandpa's pretty small. Like he was like
This is like back in the day when like.
This was like the 80s, 70s, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess weed's like very popular, but it's also like taboo.
Yeah, it was like everyone smoked
like
weed. My dad's
Nixon?
age.
Yeah, Nixon was like then. War on drugs.
Sometime around there. Yeah, so like my dad smoked weed, and I think all his friends smoked weed, but my grandpa was like just too young to have gone to World War II. So
Okay.
he was like, going in.
So your grandpa was like somewhere in his late 70s, early 80s before he passed?
Yeah, he just passed in like last year.
Right,
So,
okay.
Yeah, so and he was like 83, 84.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was anyways, he was a strong dude. He picked up my dad, threw him through a wall. My dad always told me when he was younger, yeah, my dad used to be real hard on me. You're lucky I'm not as hard on you as my dad was. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, one time he threw me through a wall. Then my grandpa tells me the whole story. And I didn't even bring it up. My grandpa just told me, your dad used to smoke a lot of weed. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, one time I caught him with a whole ounce of weed. And I'm like, oh, really? And he's like, yeah, I threw him through a wall. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, my dad didn't mention that he had a felony amount of weed on him when he got thrown through said wall.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. Was he in Northern California? Or
Probably shouldn't say it. But sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad.
That you can't do that. You can't say that.
Oh, I don't even know if he knows that I know the story.
Oh,
sorry, Uncle Dirk.
my my dad used to deal marijuana, like wholesale it. He was never a retailer. He was just a wholesaler.
Oh, nice. That's smarter.
Yeah, it was smarter because he had less clients.
Less risk.
Yeah, less
You're
clients.
dealing with professionals.
Yeah, well, he fell asleep.
Not that I would know.
He fell asleep with 50 pounds of marijuana in his trunk and totaled the car.
Oh, jeez.
And
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was like, he told me, he's like, I either had to like dump it all or just play it cool. And, because the cop's going to show up.
And yeah, of course.
And he took the route of playing it cool. And they never popped the trunk and he got away with it.
Wow.
Yeah. But those days are different. He's not. We moved to Idaho and he became an NRA member.
Yeah.
And he shot a hole through his hat and would pull hair out of the bullet hole through his hat, and thought that we had to be so annoying when we moved up here. I bet like 90s Californians that moved up to Idaho and like.
Oh, that was my parents too.
Just were super annoying looking.
But we moved to Washington though.
Yeah, you guys did that. Yeah, right. You're Chihuahua.
Yeah, Chihuahua, 49 degrees north.
Right. Yeah. Going back to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my parents did the same thing. My mom was like a Cal Poly grad, like worked at like a bunch of Christian summer camps and like for like wealthy people in California, and then becomes a stay-at-home mom, moves to Washington. It was like used to going to the farmer's market. But like, honestly, she did a great job. She just planted her own garden, did her own thing. Pretty impressive.
Right.
My dad was
Remember
like
that about you.
from Pittsburgh. So even though he came from California because he was from Pittsburgh, and everyone from Pittsburgh back then was just considered to be, I feel like, tough because the Steelers' reputation at that time was just like
Steelers, dude. You know how stupid I am? I was thinking the Oilers.
the Steelers. No, I mean back then
Is
that
there
was
an Oilers team?
I think the Oilers, the Boston Oilers, right?
Is that a
I think it's a hockey team or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Steelers? That's right. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers is the Pittsburgh team.
Is he a
but-
Steelers man?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and he used to. He was a lineman, so he's like a tough guy.
Sure.
So usually when he moved into a town, people liked him because he was just a practical tough guy.
Okay, so let's just address an obvious thing here, though, because I can't stop looking. Your hair is an at-home job.
Oh yeah.
I want to look at this. Can we see it? Can you take your hat
No,
off?
I can't.
Show me, dude. I want to see because you've had this for a while, dude.
Yeah, I just don't want to pay to get it fixed.
Show me. Oh, it's great though, dude.
It's
So tell me, wait. I know you kind of told me the story, but it's been a few months. So what happened to your hair?
Well, no. So I just I wanted a little tune up. I didn't go outside this summer much because I tore my Achilles tendon like you did.
Yeah.
So instead of going outside, I guess I worked more.
I mean, you can put your hat back on if you want. I don't
I'm
want to embarrass you.
You guys want to see how bald I'm getting?
Are you getting bald?
No, I don't think so. But I kind of always have had like this kind of high widow's peaky.
I've had it
forehead.
too. Mine's getting higher, but it's
Mine might be getting higher. I've never measured. I should start keeping measurements. Like I should mark a high mark every year, get it tattooed.
yeah.
Like
No, I saw a photo of myself
20,
recently. I was like, oh,
yeah.
it's higher.
Yeah, maybe I should look. I looked at old pictures. I just look like I was more of a douche. Mostly.
Because you had shorter hair then?
Well, yeah, and just probably a worse attitude.
Right, which makes it worse.
yeah. Like, I look
Your
like someone,
hair though, like so you had gray hair, and then like I remember seeing you
I just got it tuned
one
up.
time in the summer, and it was like
Well, yeah. So basically, because I didn't
Monster energy drink, Karen.
Yeah, so generally I would go wake surfing and be in the water a lot in the summer. I love swimming. I love the water. This summer I didn't take any like trips really, and I didn't do anything that was like super outdoorsy.
So you kind of wanted to like faux pas it a little bit, spruce it up.
Yeah, besides dirt biking. So in dirt biking you wear a full face helmet,
yeah.
so your hair doesn't get any sun. So basically I was like, yeah, I don't look like myself. I need a little tiny bit of blonde. So I just asked for a little bit of blonde, and I guess like I didn't communicate properly.
You go straight up streaks though. It's not like a one tone. There's like probably 4 different shades at least.
It's highlights.
Yeah, but there's like darker ones too. So is a darker color or is like that brownish kind of?
Oh, the dark is my actual hair color. Yeah, because I didn't go out in the sun as much. So
Okay,
my hair's one of those like solar hairs where it
Yeah,
gets
mine does that a little bit.
blonde really quickly, or it gets dark really quickly.
Mine that will happen to me.
environment.
Not a big range, but a little like a tiny range.
Oh, mine gets like white blonde if I'm in the salt water or chlorine water a lot.
Well, not anymore. You got Karen hair.
Yeah, now it just
What are you gonna do about it?
just
Just gonna keep it?
grow it out. I feel like that that way people know I made a mistake.
Will you cut your hair ever? Or no.
I've cut probably 8.5 inches off in the last 2 years.
Okay, well that's not really much. I mean, like I guess it is
8.5 inches. Bro. I'm saying like because I started it with like 3 years ago. It was like
that is true.
It was
You,
short.
you did have short hair when I met you,
Yeah.
and then see, because I'm in the
No,
process
I've grown it out
of
twice since I met you.
Twice, really? You can't grow hair that long 2 times in 3 years.
Yeah, you're right.
So just once.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah, I've only seen you one time. I was the first time I met you.
Short
And
hair.
you had shorter hair.
Yeah.
You're harder to take serious with the shorter hair.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You just looked like you're just like way different.
Yeah.
We'd still be friends. I just don't.
No.
I just wouldn't invite you.
We wouldn't be friends.
I wouldn't invite you to be like on a podcast or anything.
Yeah, it'd be embarrassing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't tell people you know me.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd be like, that guy's. Yeah.
You look like you would drive like a sedan.
Yeah. Like a sensible Toyota Corolla.
Yeah, and you did.
No.
Oh.
I had a WRX STI.
Ugh.
Yeah, the opposite of
Yeah.
a Corolla.
That's horrible. But long hair. The girl who did it was like an at-home job with your hair.
Oh, it was my friend's sister who's a hairdresser.
Okay, red flag number one.
But I think she mostly works with women.
Yeah.
So
well, your hair like. You luckily we're great enough friends where I could like say this and not feel bad. Like your hair
looks great.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. You look like a 45-year-old Karen hair. You know, like I feel like you should have like 4 or 5 boys in a van.
Well,
take them to school.
What if I do?
I wouldn't judge you. I'd be like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But you did drive a WRX though, bro.
Yeah, STI.
Is that the same thing?
No, STI is the real one. So
and the WRX is what?
The poser one.
But which one is more popular? Is the STI more popular?
Well, the STI is like $5,000 more, $6,000 more, and it's the faster model.
And the STI stands for stupid. Wait. I want to
sexually transmitted infection.
Actually, that's fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, STI.
Yeah, it is an infection on the road.
Yeah, that's why I drove
it.
Do
you like Subaru still?
I loved that car. Yeah, it was
really?
Great car. Yeah.
That's kind of sucky. Mm-hmm. It's hard to respect you a little bit.
Well, you know, so it was one of those cars that
I'm actually leaning back a little bit. Like I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, like
it's a little bit repulsive.
Don't worry, I'll get closer. So like,
tell me, baby.
STIs are the real deal,
right?
Basically, not really. The STI though is like the closest thing to a race car that Subaru makes. So basically, the STI has the best brakes, the best engine. It has a different engine block than the WRX does, and in the newer year models, different brakes, different transmission, different suspension. Same chassis, basically, though. Similar. But
see,
the STI chassis is slightly more stiffened, I believe.
The way that I look at it is like, okay, you could be skinny, small, not muscle built, and a man. And you could also be thick, muscle man, tall, and cut, but you're still both gay. That's how I look at Subarus. Like you're still not my type. Take that how you want. You could be gay, whatever, but you're gay.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
I don't know. Just my thought. Okay, for real though, like is there a difference between like Northwest Subaru drivers and like STIs like in Northern Cal or like East Coast or something, you think? Or no, you think they're all kind of the same? I would think they're all the same.
I think honestly, unfortunately, they're like I wasn't a representative of the culture. I was simply an owner of the vehicle.
Did you ever have pierced ears? Do you have pierced ears? Yes or no?
Maybe.
Okay.
You can't see them.
Okay, so you did. Or you do?
I do. Yeah, dude, I had gauges.
Okay. Stereotype number 1.
Okay, yeah.
Check.
So, yeah, check. Okay, check.
Did you ever have any sort of vape mod of any sort?
Me?
Yeah, like a vape pen or anything.
Like, I mean, I had like a, weedachino type of like little.
Check.
Well, but I mean, I'm not like a vape mod guy. I never had like one of those.
Did you
I never like blue clouds, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay, but did you ever own anything DC?
I didn't really ever I didn't vibe with their style too much.
Okay.
I was more of like a. Do you remember Circa?
Yeah. Okay. That's the offshoot for sure.
No. The Circas with a strap on the top, dude. Those were sick.
With the zip shoe tongue. Have you had that? Remember that one?
No, I didn't have that. I didn't like the puffy ones. I got like the medium puffies. And I wore a lot of Vans too.
And Fox.
No Fox, no.
No Fox?
I couldn't. I wasn't rich, bro.
Or what's that company that people put on the back of their car? Thor?
Oh no, never.
No. Okay.
I couldn't hang with that.
Or a NOS sticker or anything like that?
No.
Okay, wait. This is the test of all tests. This is the test of all tests. Linkin Park and Jay-Z album.
Oh, the best.
Yeah. You're a Subaru driver.
When that first came out, bro, I was definitely into
That's the hottest bag of shit I've ever listened to.
Oh no, dude. What? No.
No,
when it first came out, bro, it was progressive.
No.
It was a whole nother level.
When it came out, that's two trash people
Dude,
trash
Jay-Z is
group.
not trash, bro.
Jay-Z is pure trash.
Well, how?
Yeah.
No, that's Biggie. That's
No.
Biggie.
No. Zero Biggie.
You're
Biggie is the
Are you dissing
shit.
on Biggie right now? Okay.
Biggie is the absolute shit.
Okay.
Biggie is probably top 3 rap artist ever created in the world.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. No.
But you don't think
Jay-Z is just like, yeah, we're in the pot. Yeah.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah, he just goes, New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
fresh. That's all I hear. That's like whenever I hear Jay-Z, it's just It's just a thing, and Linkin Park's always like drowning in my sleep.
Yeah, true.
He
did die.
Yeah. So I mean,
but not in his sleep.
On purpose death.
While awake.
Yeah. So it's it's like two band or a band that I never appreciated and a rap artist I zero appreciated came together and put an album out, and I was like, Subaru drivers probably love this.
You have to see that I was 12 when that album came out.
Okay, but then you're like in your head you're like, I can't wait to have an STI and drive really fast.
Yeah, that was back
and
when
listen to it at the same
that
time.
was back when Rob or Ken Block and Rob Dyrdek were doing the first Jim Kahana videos.
Wait, what?
Jim Kahana.
What's the Jim Kahana?
It's like the most OG like drift car videos.
Okay. Rob Dyrdek was part of that?
If you look back in some of the very first ones, Rob Dyrdek is in like the middle of one of the drifts with a paintball gun shooting the car.
That's pretty cool, actually.
And Ken Block is drifting around him. R.I.P. Ken Block, by the way.
R.I.P. Ken Block.
R.I.P. Ken Block. But
real,
yeah,
dude, that's like a horrible one, by the way.
Well, he that sucks, dude. He was a legend, but he switched teams from like Ford to Subaru back and forth a couple times.
Yeah.
And one of his original videos, I remember he was in a Subaru, and and then he was also in a Ford Fiesta ST or something.
Yeah, he was the Fiesta boy for a while, and then he went back to a Subaru or something.
And he also had a Mustang, I think, too. So he had like all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah.
But no, the Subaru was like so sick, and I thought I wanted one of those so bad after watching those videos. So that he was pretty much the inspiration for my Subaru.
Like, I'd literally rather have any other car in the entire world. I'd rather have like an 89 Ford Tempo. Oh my god, dude. With no stereo.
You never understand the joy of driving a 6-speed manual transmission, just
piece of shit
boxer fucking engine that just rips, bro.
No, dude.
They rip.
The identity it comes with is more embarrassing than being like 30 with no job.
Oh shit, dude, I'm 30 with no job.
Well, no, you got a job.
Well, I own a company, but I don't have a job.
Our job now is to wrap this up a little bit. Is to we want to take over the desert, right?
I think so.
Because Ken Block is dead. R.I.P. Ken Block.
R.I.P.
I feel like our Swing Arm City, Utah trip this one was very awesome.
Oh.
The first one was really cool because like the first time experience, but it was fun to like go back there. It was your first time, and like I feel like we did a good job of desecrating it. But I feel like we could do more next time.
Oh, way more.
I already have ideas.
The big thing is just like getting vehicles that we don't care about, because like I care about my Raptor a lot.
Yeah, but you didn't act like it.
Yeah, I took it pretty high.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But I could have gone like, I'm talking like that drop off. I could easily hit that with the Raptor if I didn't care. Like if I was like rolling this doesn't affect my daily driver.
Right. So wait. Okay, so let's just fast forward.
We need a UTV.
What truck would you want? Like a Ford Ranger? Like what if we could bring something out there and just be like,
what's something that's a piece of crap but still pretty fast?
Is there one called like the Daytona or like the Dayton or like the
Dodge Dakota?
The Dodge Dakota, but like an older one.
They had a V8. You could get them with a V8.
Yeah, they're like kind of a shitty truck, but they're kind of reckless.
Crappy. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're horrible.
Yeah. I always remember seeing the back. You know, if it said Dakota on the side or on the back, and in my head it's on the back. But that'd be a fun.
Something like that would be perfect. We need something though.
A lifted PT Cruiser.
Yeah, no, a lifted Miata, dude.
Yeah, a lifted Miata. Okay, that's been done though.
Yeah, no, for sure. Oh, true.
So like a lifted PT Cruiser with no top.
No top. We would need a freaking whatchamacallit.
What?
A roll cage.
A roll cage.
Yeah.
Or just really nice helmets.
Really nice helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Really nice helmets.
Really.
Yeah, we would die. No, as long as we could roll, because dude, I think in a UTV, honestly, you could go up there. You could, because it's pretty like sturdy up top. The dirt is. As long as you had a better turning radius than like my truck does. If you had like a UTV turning radius, you get up there. You could easily flip a UE, and then just wheelie down off of that thing. Wow.
That's true, because that shelf on that fin, by the way, and mind you, people are listening. This is like Suriname City, Utah is a place that you can like. It looks like Mars, like a mountainous Mars.
Better.
And and it's almost better in a way. But the fin, or the sawtooth, what some people call it, it's like this iconic.
It's like a quarter pipe.
Yeah, it's super steep. And you took your truck up it like 2/3 of the way.
Yeah.
And there's like this shelf on there that's like this lip. And
Ken Block famously jumped off of it with a car.
Off the whole thing?
Well, he went up and came down over that drop off in a vehicle.
How did he die? Or, well, no, he didn't die then. But
no,
how did he do? No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I swear.
Did he like parachute it?
No. He just went around the drift, but like up above that fin.
Oh, up above the fin. Okay, I thought you meant.
And then he dropped off of it down where we came down too, but just like getting air.
Okay,
down
I'm thinking in
that.
my head like he went.
Oh
off
no,
of it.
no, not off.
Yeah, no,
like
he just went around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, and he like scraped the like
top.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
Yeah,
but and then like he died with a snowmobile accident, which is crazy.
It's dumb.
But hey, don't
snowmobiling's dangerous.
Snowmobile.
I do, but it's
do you?
Yeah.
You're gonna this year.
Yeah. Try not to hurt myself again.
Yeah, we both got injured.
Yeah.
But that's kind of a bad injury, don't you think?
Oh, the worst.
I've had a lot of bad injuries, and I'm supposed to have like an injury podcast down the road.
No, yeah.
With Andrew and like talk about injuries, but like that one's the worst.
Oh, for sure.
It's still like I'm still healing. I've never had that happen before. We were like still.
I still have no strength compared to my usual.
Can you stand on it and do tippy toes?
Not on one leg.
You still can't?
Not on one leg by itself, no. Can you?
Yeah.
One leg?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but not like not as easily as I can with my
I can't even do it.
Huh.
But I also had my ankle joint like rebuilt kind of, so
right.
That's still healing maybe. But yeah.
Well, let's think of it this way. Let's do another podcast with you on before the year's over. And maybe let's bring you on the injury podcast. Have you had a lot of injuries or no? I feel like you might have. You look like someone who might have.
Just quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you could get in on the injury podcast. We're gonna have it probably come out in a couple weeks because my ass reunion is coming up December 19th.
Your ass reunion?
Yeah, when I got the tree up my ass.
Oh yeah.
That was December 19th, 2007.
Nice.
So we want to talk about it. Yeah. So we're going to talk. That's coming up. That's like in like 1 or 2 more podcasts from now.
Yeah.
So just saying, bro.
Well, I'll be there.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for this podcast. And again, don't give us likes. Don't give us reviews. Don't subscribe. Eat shit. And have a wonderful day or night. I don't give a shit. Bye.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.